All of yesterday, I avoided news of India versus England at the Oval, my local cricket ground. I thought the reason boss thought it's done and dusted. India going in without Jasprit Bumrah have given this game to England. The Indian bowlers simply are not up to it. Joe Root, Harry Brook, dealing with the matter. I thought it was all done and dusted, and yet I heard nothing in mainstream media. Talk Sport, Radio 5 Live, no crowing about a 3-1 series victory for England. This series should be a 2-2. And then, late in the evening, I got wind of, wait a minute, England lost, India won, India took the 4 wickets required, England didn't score the only 30 or so runs needed. Too bold, clean bold, an LBW, and a caught by the wicketkeeper. India, I salute the reason boss, the sports boss, salutes India for getting the job done. Prakesh Siraj, a 5-wicket, a fifer. You guys did the business. Shubman Gill, the Indian team, Jurel, wicket keeping in place of Pant. When England needs such a massive record score and almost get across the line, minus Ben Stokes, I've got to say, England and India, take a bow, like, share and subscribe. What an outstanding series. The Indian bowlers not quite up to it. The Indian batsmen on point, 4 out of the 6 leading batsmen in the series. England have the bowling to get rid of India just about, and then chase down the titles and the totals with the likes of Joe Root, Brook, Smith, Pope and Company, Duckett and Crawley. Little and large, oh God. But my goodness me, like, share and subscribe. The reason the boss says I absolutely thoroughly deserve 2-2 draw. Test match cricket is alive and well in some countries. West Indies, my lord. West Indies, all out for 27 runs. The West Indian bowlers doing the business, stealing a march and holding down the Australian batsman. And yet, West Indies batsmen falling like kingpins in 10-pin bowling. India and England have shown resilience, dedication, fortitude. Wokes coming out, Malcolm Marshall style, injured hand. This was a shoulder. The man came out and they did what they could. My goodness me, the opening salvos. A pull for 4. Another pull. A Swiss cut for 4. I said, wait a minute. How on earth, as I watched the highlights, how on earth did India defend this total? This meager 30-odd runs needed. And then I did the recalculations. 4 wickets needed. 3 in total. Really? Because Mr. Wokes is a man standing, a wounded man down. Like, share and subscribe. Wow, what drama. Hats off to England and hats off to India. Shubman Gill, first series as captain, I believe. Overseas, I say, well done. You will have learnt many lessons. Why was Mr. Sundar not introduced into the attack in, was it the 4th test, until what, 67 odd overs? My lord. But lessons are there to be learned, and we're all learning. West Indies, can you take a leaf out of the book of England and India? Do you have what it takes? Alas, there's some deep water issues. The likes of Lara Richardson, Sir Clive Lloyd cannot walk in and solve easily. It's no overnight fix. But my goodness me, what a wonderful series, says the reason boss, the sports boss. 2 teams pretty evenly matched. India's bowling minus Bumrah. My lord, isn't that ironic? Bumrah, in the test that the man played, they lost for the most part. And yet, when Bumrah wasn't there, that's when they won those 2 test matches that secured the draw. Hats off to all. What an entertaining closely fought and engagingly fought series. Some push and shoves, some ducking and diving, some words exchange. But I tell you what, the spirit of cricket, the tug of war, the combative nature of cricket in a gentlemanly environment won the day. Respect. 2-2, absolutely the right result. And India for actually getting the job done and bowling the ball on the wicket, at the wicket. Batsman miss, you hit. 2 clean bowls. Joel Garner style, Yorker style. LBW, how's that? Hey! Up went the umpire's finger. My goodness me. Enthralling series. Who's in the house? Late night cake. Man, can you see that? It's clean cut. I'll say no more. Like, share, and subscribe. Please do. Free and easy. Rich Paul Sports. Am I speaking? For sure. My goodness me, you're not easy. IDK. I just post stuff about anything. Me or you. I'm your sports boss, the reason boss, when it comes to matters sporting, cricket, football, athletics, rugby union. I'm coming on to that shortly. The reason boss, sports boss, the reason boss, the armchair boss, the boat. Deals. How's that? How's that? Plum LBW. Joe Silva. Is that Joe or Joel? Joe Silva. How you doing? Like, share, and subscribe. The reason boss, Rich Post Sports. Joe Silva. Are you a cricket fan? Are you a sports fan? Either way, if you're a fan of life, keep it locked and docked on the Rich Post Sports. About to start work in a few minutes, but I had to drop my reasoning, my thoughts. This is not BBC. This is not Talk Sport. This is not the mainstream media. This is the reason boss, a lover of sports. Speaking from the hip and shooting from the lip. Telling it as I see it. India deservedly got a piece of the action, a 2-2 series draw against England, claiming in my local oval ground the last 4 wickets needed to claim a dramatic 2-2 series draw. How on earth they defended those meager 30 odd so runs needed by England, I don't know. I'm going to have to watch the highlights again. My goodness me. It's one of those occasions. Have you ever been there? Have you ever been there when you say it's better to close your eyes or not know what's going on? Because if you were there, it might have been a different result. Have you ever been like that? Have you been in that situation? I was in that situation. I refused to find out what happened. I just left it to the early evening. I listened out on the radio. Not a peep. I may have caught wind of something on Talk Sport. Something of Chris Wilkes in a sling and Test cricket being kept alive. Little did I know. Sometimes silence is golden. Sometimes silence tells a story. Like, share, and subscribe. That's exactly what was going on in the British mainstream media. England defeated a 2-2 spoil shared series, enthralling me and energetically fought. I salute. Who's in the building? Joe. Hi from UK. Joe Silva. UK, big up yourself. Nice to see some gentlemen still loving cricket. Wooba looba dubub. Dubub? I know a dubub. If you're the second. Salute if you're the first. Salute. Cricket absolutely in front and centre. Ashes comes up next. England versus Australia. But this series, it was hot. It was enthralling. 5-day cricket. West Indies. See this series for details. My lord, 27. It still haunts me. My goodness me. Pink ball trouble. Oh God. Joe Silva. Wait. I want it. Like, share, subscribe. Free and easy. Rich Post. What's it easy? Give me a joke. Pacific. 12. Rain. Keep talking. I'm going to speak. I'm going to continue speaking. Not for too long, but I'm going to continue speaking because it's onto the British Lions. The reason boss, the sports boss, telling it as he sees it, as he calls it. No airs and grace, no bias, no sugaring things. I'm seeing it as a sports loving fan. You're almost finished? Moz, salam, brother. Like, share, subscribe. Salam to you. Peace. Quick and easy, British Lions against Australia. British Lions go overseas to Australia and win the series 2-1. As far as the reason was concerned, this should have been a 3-0 in the offing for the British Lions, a clean sweep. It was Australia, a team languishing, knocked out of the last World Cup in the group stages, languishing in the Southern Hemisphere, down in the dump, minus the likes of Rob Valentini, Will Skenton, some of their finest players, according to the likes of David Campagna, the legendary winger. Seeing certain players in positions meant that this was a case of limiting the defeat. This was a damage limitation. But lo and behold, as far as the Fusion was concerned, the British Lions, under Andy Farrell, scraped over 27-19 first test, 29-26 the second test against this Australian Wallabies outfit, and then lose the last test when they looked for that clean sweep. Don't listen to it, it's hard to get yourself up. New Zealand clean swept France, who came over with their team and got a 3-0, hard fought, but 3-0, and New Zealand wanted nothing less than that. As far as the reason was concerned, the British Lions needed a 3-0, wanted a 3-0, and this speaks volumes. England, world stage, Ireland, world stage, will have it all to do against the South African world champions. I tell you what, if this British Lions team had gone up against New Zealand or the British Lions, no matter who they chose, I tell you what, there's only one winner, and it ain't the British Lions. New Zealand would have dealt with them, and it's New Zealand next in 2029, I believe. Let me tell you something, you're going to see some quality. Inshallah, you're going to see some quality. Like, share, and subscribe. British Lions, I tell you what, there were some controversial decisions. The British Lions should be thankful that they got out there with the series victory. I tell you that, because Australia was smarting, brought back some of the big guns, the Skeltons, the Valentinis, and when they came back, they made a significant difference. The Australians, as far as the reason was concerned, were undercooked. They've also got bigger fish to fry with the Rugby Championships against South Africa and New Zealand. I told you I'm the sports boss. Like, share, and subscribe. When I say justice, you don't know. Like, share, and subscribe. British Lions, congratulations. 2-1 series victory. But Australia on the rise. They go in against New Zealand and South Africa with buoyant hearts. British Lions, thank your lucky stars. I tell you what, that's exactly it. Underwhelming. Best British Lions team to leave these shores. Edgar 5M, Viva a triumphant Tuesday to you too. My goodness me. Hey, let me tell you something. Peace. We don't want the usual suspects in the mainstream media, and sometimes we don't want the usual politics going on politics. Like, share, and subscribe. Either way, I say to one and all, keep it locked, undocked. When Richbo Sports surfaces, I'm keeping it real. I'm speaking. England, Australia, next in the Ashes. Do you want a prediction? Nah, you don't want a prediction. You want a prediction? England, Australia, Ashes, in Australia. Joe Root, Mr. Brook, you better bring your A game. Australia got Stark, Cummings, Hazelwood, Boland. Unlike the Indians, they've got a bowling attack. You better keep an eye on Mr. Lions with the spin. I'm going for an Australian series victory. However, the caveat, and it's an important caveat, a fit Ben Stokes, an inspired Ben Stokes. And the Australian batting, not what it used to be. They've got Smith, but what will Labuschagne be doing? This is not Steve Waugh country. It's a different Australian batting lineup. They've still got things to prove. They're openers. Dicey. I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, but my lord, I'm not convinced by the Aussie batting lineup. They did for West Indies. It might be a different kettle of fish against England. Like, share, and subscribe. We're going to see what's going on. AJ, you from UK? AJ, like, share, and subscribe. Free and easy. I'm from the UK. With a Jamaican background, you don't know. Bless up each and every time. Viva Kashane Thompson. Oblique Seville. Big up yourself. And give a respect and put a respect on Noah Lyles. Oh, God. Oh, Rebe, greetings from Argentina. Are you ready from Argentina? Viva Argentina! 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 The land of Maradona, the best footballer I've seen with my two eyes. And I'm a Seleção Brazilian supporter. I've seen the likes of Ronaldo El Phenomenon. I've seen Careca, Zico, Falcao. I've seen Messi. But the best I've seen 1986 and Napoli for details. Robbie. Hey, let me tell you something. There's plenty of hair on this head, you know. There's plenty. I tell you, I need a cut. I need a haircut. Are you a barber, Robbie? Can you recommend anyone? Like, share, and subscribe. Lord of mercy. Messi 10. Messi. That man, a little genius. Simply put. And a deserving winner with his Argentinian teammates of the last World Cup in Qatar. Big up Messi. What a player. Bumrah, what a player. Stokes, what a player. Gill as a batsman. Try and avoid the run out, please. What a player. Brazil. Come on the Ancelotti. I told you it's the sports boss. Hey, Brazil, you can't go any worse. You can't go any worse. You can't go any lower than you've been so far. You're in the World Cup. Now, do something. Oh, God. Rooney the GOAT. Hey, the GOAT. Rooney, I'll throw John Barnes and I'll throw Kenny Dalglish into the best British players that I've seen. Stevie G might get a call as well. But Wayne Rooney, a terrific England player. Kenny Dalglish, I would say, from a British perspective, from an English perspective, Wayne Rooney, a great shout. Maybe Bobby Charlton might have a thing or two to say. Brazil, son of Argent. Brazilian son of Argent. Be very careful now. Be very careful. Romario. Bebeto. Romario. Ronaldinho. Rivaldo. Hey, I'm feeling good. I'm going to get out of here. Robert, like, share, subscribe. I want to see you again. Sports Boss on Rich Po Sports. RICHPO Sports. I want to see you again, Robert. Let me say what's going on here. 3 more World Cups. But, hey, children in cups and matches. CM, good morning. Zambroni. CM, good morning to you. Happy day, CM. Happy day to you. It's happy to see you on board. It's a sunny day. It's a hot day. I'm going to get some breeze. I'll tell you what, get some breeze. Get some breeze. It's a hot day. I tell you, it was a hot day for England. My goodness me. They had it in their palms. They had it in their palms in the cricket. And yet India said, hey, the fans were out. We've got something to say. And they said it minus Bumrah. Salutes, India. Oh, I was feeling good. 2-2. Absolutely the right result. Maradona. Dina Bros. My day is very good. I'm heading off to work. It's been a very good couple of days and some fascinating sport. Some fascinating, exciting sport. My lord. There was the swimming. That hit me there, man. Singapore. Oh, God. Things are going. Marchand. Viva Marchand. What a swimmer. Decimated the world 200 meters IM individual medley. What a swim. Ryan Lochte. 1 minute 54 seconds. Butterfly. Freestyle. Breaststroke and backstroke. My goodness me. Marchand. 1 minute 52. You try doing that. You try swimming those 4 strokes and see what kind of time you finish in. Hey, Imran Siddiq, how am I? I am in good health. I'm feeling good. The Indian team and their heroics against England, equally heroic. I say salutes, chasing down a record score at the Oval. They came so close. Lest we not forget. Salutes to both sets of players. CM, England brought cricket to India. It sounds like the student has become the sensei. It's a great shout. The little maestro. We've got the master blaster in Sir Viv Richards. You've got the little master in Sachin. Oh, what a player. Better than Lara. Listen, we're talking about the highest of heights here. We're talking about comparison. India. Yes. Hey, You remember that series when England came over? Went 1-0 up on a road surface. That spin, there was nothing to be gained on that surface. It was as shiny as my head. My lord, my lord. Then they introduced a bit of spin into the wickets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Talk about turning things around. My goodness me. Axel Patel. Ooh. Sundar Ashwin. Ooh. Sensey business for real. You're a legend, my man. I salute. Thank you, Dino Bros. I salute you. You too are a legend. We're all legends in our own right. Like, share, and subscribe, Rich Post Sports. My goodness me, you're going to make me late for work. It's a pleasure bringing you some entertainment, some edutainment, and calling a spade a spade. There's no spin and excessive spin here. It's not mainstream media. Oh, no, we're not soft-toling and soft-shoe shuffling. We're telling it as we see it with our own two lying eyes. Billy on top. Please read my comment. You met Trent? You mean you went to the river on Trent? You met Trent Alexander-Gordon, ex-Liverpool, now Real Madrid? Is that the Trent you're talking about? Are you speaking? Billy on top. Billy, did you meet one of the top men? A yes or no? I'm waiting for your reply. Yes! Billy, you can end the show. What was Trent like? I don't get nervous in these situations, you know. This is a man who's met the likes of Sir Garfield Sobers, through to Dalton Grant, Viv Richards, Gordon Greenwich. Oh yes, Public Enemy. Don't let me start. Billy on top. What was Trent like? I'm waiting for your reply. And then it's Arrivederci, British Lions. Whelan come again. You're going to have trouble. You think Australia were trouble. Wait for 2029. Oh, God. Andy, you might want to jump ship before then. Billy on top. He was actually very, very nice. Did you hear that? Mr. Trent Alexander-Gordon, now of Real Madrid, formerly of Liverpool and current England international. A wonderful player. Is a very, 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 very nice man. On that note, I would like to say thank you very much for staying tuned to Rich Post Sports, the sports boss, the region boss, the armchair boss. Viva Brazil, viva Argentina, viva India, viva England, and viva Australia. That rugby union team revived. Oh God, stay alive, one and all. Like, share, and subscribe each and every time. CM, we'll get them next time. All right, listen. There's always tomorrow. That's the beauty of sport. Like, share, and subscribe. Trent, one and all. Hey, Viva Ireland indeed. My goodness me. The Isle, the Emerald Isles. Viva Ireland as well. Listen, are you going to be man enough to take on South Africa, New Zealand again? You saw what they did in the last World Cup to you. Hey, Six Nations, you got to deal with France. We'll see how the land lies. That's the beauty of sport. You got to keep on fighting. Tyburn. Bundiaki. I got me.